Hey there everybody, this is Robin with Creative2xmom, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some homeschool tools that we purchased but we didn't use. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin and this is Creative2xmom. This channel is all about homeschooling, parenthood, and thriving in the day-to-day. In today's video I have to laugh at myself a little bit because I pride myself on being very mindful of my purchases, very much so stuck on a budget, but these are 5 homeschool related curriculum, tools, books that I purchased in the last year and I ended up not using them. I went through and I thought, oh man, for shame. I bought things and then put them away. I mean, is there anybody else out there who is a homeschool curriculum-aholic? Maybe. We need an intervention. Some of these things I've looked at and I do think that we will use in the future, so I will share those with you. And then some of them that just probably are not going to work with us. So the first thing that I bought, and these came from Amazon, I believe I will link them down below, is a whole set of carving tools. Now, I have a leaning towards Charlotte Mason style learning, and one of the things that comes along with Charlotte Mason is handicrafts. And it's a very dangerous thing for a person like me because I have way too many hobbies, way too many interests, and I saw carving and I thought, oh, that would be so much fun and it would engage my 10-year-old son. Well, I purchased these, I think, in November, and you can tell they're still in the packaging. Haven't opened the packaging yet. I still really want to do this. I'm going to hang on to these. But I haven't even bought the little wooden pieces yet because when you're first carving, from my understanding, you need to get like a softer wood, and I haven't even purchased that yet. So I don't know when we're getting to this. We have not come into a regular rhythm of when to put handicrafts into our day. So they happen so sporadically that I was going to do 2 skills in the last year. We were going to do kite paper, like the geometric shapes, which we did and absolutely love, and we were going to do carving. Got 1 done. We did 1 handicraft in the last year. So this is going into my craft closet, and hopefully we get to it next year. I actually have not planned out my handicrafts for next year, so I don't know. Maybe these will make a resurgence. The next thing that I purchased for our homeschool that I ended up not using, and that was Food Anatomy by Julie Rothman. I love this book. I love the beauty of it. I love the beauty of all the anatomy books that she has. We currently own 2. I think we own this one and Nature. I may have purchased Ocean. I can't remember. I actually got this with my daughter in mind, and I wanted to use it to kind of create my own cooking class. Well, you know, best intentions. This has sat on the shelf. She has looked through it and found some things in it that she has practiced, but as far as actually using it for homeschool or using it for a class or anything, we've not done that. Now I'm looking at next year. We are going to have home ec as her freshman year elective, and so I'm thinking, hey, let's hang on to that. We will use Food Anatomy. Yeah, you know it's going to happen. If I don't plan this into our curriculum, it's going to get forgotten again. So I have all the highest hopes of using it next year, and maybe next summer we'll see if it's in one of these videos. Who knows? The next thing I purchased, I don't have a physical copy of. It's a digital download, and it was the curriculum called To Every Nation by Not Consumed Ministries. Now this came on sale back in February, I think, and we love the Christian Heroes series by YWAM, and that's what the curriculum is based off of. So I thought, okay, we can do this together as sort of a family unit. Maybe I would get the books in the evening. I think I can get most of them from the library, and then we would go through the curriculum together, and it would be this great fun family thing that we did together, right? Yeah, that ended up not happening. I think I'm finding for myself, because I don't have a good working printer, I have to take my stuff to the printer. I'm finding that digital downloads for me are not super beneficial, that I really just need to wait for the print to go on sale and purchase it that way. Yes, it's going to cost me probably a little bit more, but then it's actually going to get used. So over the summer, my goal is to print at least one set of those. Now, I do still really want to use this curriculum. It's not for lack of want. I think it's amazing. I've looked at it and I think it would be very beneficial for my kids. But again, best laid intentions, I have not printed any of it yet. And I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it into our homeschool. Now, I was thinking we could put it into our morning time next year. That's the problem with a lot of these things that I've purchased. They don't quite have a place. They're all things that we're interested in and great curriculum, but they just don't have a place in our schedule. So I need to really look at what I can do with that curriculum. Again, it's nothing against the product itself as much as it is just my own spontaneity. Yes, this is on sale, this will be so great for us, and then just not making it work. The next item I have in front of me is Our 24 Family Ways. This is by Clay Clarkson. I have seen this mentioned multiple times in the Christian homeschool community. It's a character development curriculum. There are coloring pictures. It's laid out with scripture that you read about the character that you're learning. It's got conversation topics. It's got prayer topics. It really is laid out very beautifully. There are 24 character qualities that you go through, and that's why it's the 24 Family Ways. And there is just a short like motto that you would learn with your kids, and then you go into how that's scripturally based and how to treat others. I really like the concept. I think it's very well done. The problem is this last year I had a 5th grader and an 8th grader, and I thought, well, for the 8th grader, yes, this will be a little bit young, but she'll humor me with her brother. Even for my 5th grader, this is just way too young. Now, I wish I would have had this in kindergarten. I wish I would have had this for my 2nd graders, even my 3rd graders. But just for the stage and age that my kids are, I couldn't make it work. It was too young. It was too simple. We just needed something a little bit meatier. So this, unfortunately, of the 5 things I'm going to share with you, this is probably the one that will get resold. So the last thing that I have in front of me today is the Good and the Beautiful's U.S. Constitution course. Now, I actually also have the teacher's manual that is bound. I did learn at this point when I purchased this that I needed to purchase it in print because I was probably going to struggle to get it printed. So I'm learning, I'm growing. I have flipped through this and I really like it. I'm excited about it. I have the teacher's manual. It came out and I purchased it on sale, and I flipped through the kids' notebooks. I've got 2 for each of my younger that I am homeschooling. It looks really good. I can't wholeheartedly say, oh, this is a wonderful course, but from what I have flipped through, I really like it. The problem came when I purchased this sometime in the spring, and I had our history curriculum completely laid out for the year. Now, as much as I can be spontaneous in purchasing things, I am very type A. And so when I looked at my history plan for the year, if you will, I just didn't see, again, I didn't see a place to fit it in. And I didn't want to rush through it just for the sake of getting it done. So I've tried to look at the next 2 years, I think, of what we're going to be doing in history and how this can work with that. So that's my plan. I am going to hang on to this. Of the 5 things that I purchased, I'm still putting away 4 of them with high hopes. So this one I still have high hopes for, but let me be a lesson to you. Have a plan and a purpose before you purchase curriculum. So those are the 5 homeschool curriculum, books, tools that I've purchased over the last year or so that we just have not used. I still have high hopes for using some of them. I'm going to be putting them away for the future, hopefully. Leave me a comment down below and share with me your confession. What have you purchased that you just ended up not using? Did you hang on to it? Did you resell it? What do you do with your plans and dreams. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.